Yeah, Andrew, I have a stupid question. So, are we not men reached out to me and said that if I continue to platform Imperious, which I don't actually platform him, I just have him up occasionally when he has a
He
point.
never seems that crazy when you're.
I would be thrown out of the Crucible or something.
Yeah, you're gonna break the channel, TOS.
Yeah, well, watch out with the.
TOS again. You do shit for money, Andrew. That's how I know you're a rat.
Hey, Imperious, already warned you several times about the F slur.
I don't give a shit about platforms. I don't like this piece of shit.
Look, just respect the platform. I get you don't like Andrew. Just respect the platform and engage in a correct way, please. That's it.
I didn't even know.
The reason why you don't have money and don't have shit is why I know you're so concerned about it. You don't have dividends. You don't have jack shit. You peasant. Get off my channel.
It's my channel, bro. Chill out.
Everything is mine. I told this piece of shit years ago. I walked into an Orthodox church. It's mine now. Everything's mine.
Yeah, okay. Dude, is the cuckoo and the clock yours too?
Yeah, yeah.
You should wind it back
Is the balls in your mouth? Yeah, shut up, Andrew. With your passive-aggressive bullshit. You're not witty. You're nothing. You're a plaything. You're not an engineer. You're nothing. Get back into your little rat hole. Go work on your machines. While I write all your standard operating procedures for you. And I make sure all your companies buy your materials correctly. Get out of my sight.
Okay. Yeah.
Anything else to this rat piece of shit? Is he done? You had this piece of shit come up here.
Bro, hold on. I asked you a question earlier. What's your problem with Andrew's worldviews? And you have yet to even give that answer. You're just saying that Andrew is...
You understand that real dominant and people that are just competitive?
Bro,
I just don't like him.
I know you don't like him because why? Because he's successful? Because he's
no. It's just that you just no. So, sir, do you want the answer? Why don't you stop holding up another man's skirt, sir?
Oh my God! Let me finish my claim here, bro. You claimed earlier that anybody on the internet is just fake. It's the internet's fake. Andrew Wilson's just a fake individual. Everybody on here,
and that's why I can treat him this way because he's a piece of my entertainment,
bro. Okay.
As I said, the simple question is: if he's an entertainer, why can't I treat him as I would an entertainer? He's a movie star. He plays pretend, so I can abuse him.
What, like you do with tampons when you're home alone, bro?
Like I do with your mom's mouth. Shut up.
Yeah, I told you my mom.
I got him.
Keep going. Get back to Africa, you spear chucker. Shut up.
Man, you're just brutalizing people tonight, Imperious. So skilled.
Yeah, I do. You know the difference between you and me is I'm not a plaything for money. I don't need people's money.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're...
I don't live off the good graces of others.
well, I mean, the optimal word here is couldn't, right? You couldn't live off the good graces.
It's called it's an impossibility. I'd never need to.
Yeah, it's an impossibility because you have no talent. I know this because you tried.
You do? Is that why you left engineering? Is that why you left engineering?
You tried, bro.
Andrew, you were always Andrew. When you went to Bonita High or wherever shithole down there, and when my high school came around and Modern Day came into town, I pissed on you and your girls too. Is that why you just go back to those days, Andrew? Go back to them. Remember who I am.
Imperious, can you just make?
Well, I mean, I would love to hear it. Tell me more, Imperious, about how awesome you are.
Yeah, I know. I'm an egomaniac, Andrew. I know I am awesome.
I'm listening.
And that's why I can treat
get it all off your chest.
No, like I've said, and I have yet to hear. Are you going to get off your knees and say something, or
I actually have always wanted to ask you this. Like now that I have a chance, I'll ask. I don't know if you'll spurg out or if you'll actually answer it, but I don't actually even understand what happened. So you were a member of the Discord for a long time. We had a lot of conversations in that Discord. I mean, dozens and dozens. And I thought we got along pretty well.
My entertainment ended.
Well, hang on, Imperious. Let me just finish the question, and then you can spurg out. So, I actually don't know what the fucking catalyst was that made you go fucking insano. I hate Andrew. He's the devil. I don't actually know what that was.
Oh, you're not the devil, sir.
Well, it's a turn of phrase.
You're just the next in line. You're just the next in line. I did this to many others before you. You know your friend Dennison. Ask Dennison about me. Why he left the internet for months.
Who's Dennison? Who's
the guy you argued with on your little stream one time? Ask that guy. That little son.
I don't know, dude. I don't even know
when you debated that little kid or that little atheist pig. Why don't you ask him how he almost killed himself because I humiliated?
Well, I don't know who he is. Like
some debate shithole that you debated one time. What I said is, Andrew, I don't like that you're half mean. I don't like that you're half mean. I don't like that you go on a show with little girls. You know what? Little girls like that to me are currency. They don't exist. All those young
40-year-old girls. Those young 35, 40-year-old girls.
Sir, women are currency. They're nothing more than a burger. Do you think we even people like in my level? We don't think of cringe.
Such a cringe.
No. It's the reality.
What are you even doing with this cringe larp?
No.
You're not a villain, dude. You're not a villain.
I know, Andrew. I know. Settle down. I know. I've now seen your sensitive spot. That your daughters one day are going to be treated like that by someone like me.
Oh yeah.
So shut the fuck up and be ready.
You're gonna go right to
Andrew.
the family.
The reality, Andrew. Let me ask you a question. Is there a woman on earth that hasn't had nut busted on her face?
Yes.
Do you think that's going to be avoided on?
Is there? It wasn't avoided on with your mom.
No, it wasn't. My dad's done it hundreds of times. My dad's done it hundreds of times.
Yeah,
someone's going to do it to your daughter.
Before your dad, other people did it to her hundreds of times.
Well, no, she married at 16, sir. She married at 16. She's an actual.
Yeah, after she the high school. Come on.
I'm sure. And even if she did, Andrew, that was less than your wife.
Uh-huh.
He's got two kids. He's got the product of another man's balls in your face.
At least one of us has a wife.
Sir, I could have had many. The difference is there's not good enough.
You couldn't even get a husband, Imperious. Stop burping, bro. I remember
that was pretty funny, actually.
Rachel, I respect you so much, Rachel. Oh, you're so good.
Yeah,
Rachel.
I do.
And now you're like, your wife's it's like,
I did respect her. So she put her nose in business and got into the crossfire. Now she's part of the ire.
What business?
Simple.
Like what did she ever do to you?
You are my business, you rat.
Yeah, well, I mean, what did she ever do to you?
Because I don't want to hear your voice on the internet anymore.
You don't have to.
No, you're on there.
So what?
And that's what makes me sick. You rat pieces of shit, you useless people that I pay taxes for need to get to f***ing work.
I pay way more taxes than you do.
I pay 41%, sir. You don't pay jack shit.
Let's not.
You're not in the 41% tax bracket. Kiss my ass.
Imperious.
Bro, you're not. Bro, if you're paying 41% of your taxes, you're doing it wrong. Yeah, but I gotta ask you, like, why would you want to wreck this kid's channel? What did he do to you?
Because now, if he wants to take your side, he's in the way.
Bro,
he hasn't even taken any sides. What are you talking about?
Okay, then get off my show. I've said what I wanted to say. You're dismissed.
Yeah, but I want to know some things just for my own curiosity's sake.
Well, so, I don't care what you want.
Why would you actually want to wreck this kid's channel? Like, he never did anything to you.
Because I just don't care, sir.
Yeah, but why not?
Like I said, that's the difference. The internet to me isn't real.
Why did you go off the deep end? Why did you go off the deep end, man?
Sir, the internet isn't real. It don't affect me.
Well, then nothing's real. I mean, this conversation's real, isn't it?
Sure.
This conversation real?
Andrew, does this internet in any way affect me in any way? No. I don't give a shit.
It seems to be negatively affecting your brain.
It affects me that I'm coming on here and having entertainment on a Friday for myself.
Yeah, so, I mean, it clearly affects you, yeah.
Well, yeah, I've now, like I said, I've been reinforced that fate falls at my feet because I'm right, and look, you're here now.
Yeah, I mean, you got
everything has proceeded as I have foreseen. It's mine.
Great.
You're mine.
Great. Awesome.
You're mine. Everything's mine.
Can you satiate my curiosity? Like, when did you go off the deep end exactly?
Well, you'd need a for that, Andrew. I'm sure you'd like.
I would need to satiate your curiosity. Dude,
I'm sure that's how you satiate yourself. That was not good. I'm sure that's a lot of nut in your mouth that helps satiate.
That I needed to satiate your curiosity is pretty brutal on you there.
No, yeah. The way you're satiated by nut. You're satiated by nut, like I said.
Okay.
Like the big black nut. Yeah, yeah.
You just have to stay
got me.
quiet and you just burn yourself.
Weird.
Yeah,
Weird.
exactly, because he doesn't have
But
the
when?
will.
Like what? But when?
He doesn't
When
have
was
the
it?
will. He doesn't have the
Yeah.
will.
Yeah, no will. I get it. But when was it?
You have
When
no will, Andrew.
When did you go off the deep edge? When?
Andrew, when I heard your rat voice say that you're doing it for the money and you're an entertainer, so then you became entertainer to me. I can treat you how I want.
Yeah, but I mean, I told you that.
You want the answer? There's your answer. Shut up.
I told you that months and months before you left the Discord, and you were like,
No,
"Yeah,
sir,
I understand."
Sir, and
You
that
said,
was
"Yeah, I understand. I would want to be able to pay off my house and bills too." That's what you said.
Well, that's having a real job. I'd respect.
Did you
leave a real job?
I've been in the private work. I was in the private workforce for longer than
what'd
you've
you do?
been
Were you
alive.
an engineer, Andrew? Because if you hear an engineer, you're a software engineer.
Yes, I was a trade engineer. Yes,
a trade engineer. Okay, so what kind of trade did you do?
I worked on food service industry robots.
Okay, and so that's not a robotics engineering, Andrew?
Well, you could say that. You could say it's maintenance engineering.
You're about deployments and maintenance of trade applications, correct?
No, there's a lot of PLC programming that goes into that too.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Andrew. Like I said,
ladder logic. You know about ladder logic, bro? You want to talk about ladder logic?
No, I don't. I'm not an engineer.
No? Yeah, you don't know anything about it?
And I don't think you are either, Andrew, and you're not either.
Well, I am by trade.
You're not an engineer, sir.
I am by trade, yeah.
No, you're not.
I'm a trade engineer.
You don't have a degree. You don't have a degree.
That's true, but I've always said I've never had a degree.
So you're not an engineer.
Yeah, well,
you're not an engineer.
If you think that that's not engineering, fine.
No, sir. Do you have a degree in engineering? Would you be hired by an engineering firm?
Yes.
Would you be hired by an engineer?
Yes.
Sir, if I went to sir. Oh,
yes.
So if I went to Lockheed, you'd be hired by Lockheed?
Maybe not Lockheed. I don't know.
Okay, so shut up, Andrew.
Well, but if it was any food service engineering, I'd get hired.
Food service, Andrew. You know what food service is? Automation, Andrew. That's probably why you left, because you don't have a job.
Automation, which is a form of engineering. Yes.
Yeah, but you're not writing the AI code. That's software engineering.
Well, they don't use AI code. They use ladder logic. I just told you that.
Sir, I don't care what they use. You're not writing it.
Yeah, I write ladder logic. Yes, I do.
No, you don't, sir.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. And you know what? We even use your favorite types of distributors. the entire food industry.
Again, Andrew. Again, you're copying my joke, and you're not funny. I said that.
I'm just telling you the truth.
Did I or did I not say you're not creative? You're very indirect. If you want to talk,
I don't know. I feel pretty creative.
You're not though, because you just copied my joke.
Dude, this guy.
Sir, you're not an engineer. You're not an engineer, sir.
Well, what's an engineer? Just someone
an
has
engineer is someone who has a degree in engineering is hired by an engineering firm.
Well, if that's the case, then almost nobody I know is an engineer.
Oh, well, I know a lot. I go to work with 300, 400 of them a day. So,
what type of engineering do they do?
Aerospace and aeronautics.
They do aerospace engineering, but you don't know anything about ladder logic? That's weird.
No, I'm not an engineer. I'm an attorney, sir. I write
why are you talking about engineering?
Because I know you're not one. And if my basic layman's knowledge is superior than yours, you're not.
What knowledge? You don't have any knowledge. What knowledge?
Sir, that's like saying you're an attorney that can only practice in one state. You didn't pass the
I don't understand. We haven't gotten into it. When are we going to get the engineering knowledge?
Sir, you're not an engineer. You could never be hired at.
You're not an attorney. You're not an attorney, bro.
Okay,
you're
great.
just
I'm
a
not an attorney. Great. I'm not anything, Andrew.
I know you're not.
That's great. I'm not anything, but you're not an engineer.
Yeah, well, I've done a lot more engineering than you'll ever do lawyer.
Yeah, and I've done a lot more logic, and I've done a lot more law, and I've done a lot.
You don't have any logic.
Andrew, you failed at everything. You failed at a real job, and you came to play online like a little girl. No engineer wants to work with people instead of things.
They don't?
Successful engineers, they want to be in the lab all day.
No,
they actually want to work on important things.
They're not in labs. That's an isolation.
They want to work on like Skibber's projects, sir.
No, they usually want to get out on the floor and start building things.
No,
What are you
sir.
talking
No, they
about?
don't, sir. No,
Yes,
they
they
don't.
do.
No. They're in the NDT lab because with aeronautical space parts,
That's a whole different thing, bro. That's a whole different thing. That's a whole
then shut
different
the
thing.
f up, Andrew.
That has
Shut
nothing
the
to
f
do.
your food service horse shit.
There's thousands of different types of engineers. You realize?
Yeah,
this, right?
and you're not any one of those 1,000.
Well, I don't know. I'm waiting for you to demonstrate that.
You don't have an engineering degree. You wouldn't be hired by a top. You could never be hired by a top 5 firm. You have a ceiling, sir.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not, but almost no engineer could get hired by a top 5 firm.
So you're not an engineer. Goodbye.
So degreed engineers who can't get hired by top firms are not real engineers?
No, because they're not working as engineers.
Oh, okay.
That's you know what that is, Andrew? You know what that is? Psychologists that work at Starbucks.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, the thing is I think you would agree with me. I think you would agree with me.
I just got you again.
But I think you would agree with me that engineers. But I think you'd agree with me that engineers do work.
I don't agree with you on any
engineering.
Sir, I don't agree with you on anything.
Nothing?
I don't agree with you on anything.
Oh, you're straight.
Nope, fine. I'm not straight. You're a troon.
Yeah, I agree.
But you're a troon. But you're a troon.
Yeah, but wait.
You're a troon. You're a troon.
Wait,
that's fine.
But wait.
I'm straight. I'm not straight. You're a troon.
But wait,
fine, sir. I'm not straight, but you're a troon.
I'm not, right?
I'm not straight, therefore you're a troon.
Yeah, but if I don't think I'm a troon, that means...
That's fine, Andrew. You're a troon. That's fine.
Yeah.
As long as you agree, you're a troon.
Yeah, you got me.
Okay, troon.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You're not going to bully me. I'm not a little girl like you're used to debating.
There's nothing to bully. Just making a fool out of yourself.
Exactly, because I stomped you.
You just said you can't be an engineer unless you work for a top 5 company.
Yes, exactly. And that's what successful people feel. Yeah, you're nothing, Andrew.
The successful people feel that?
Yeah.
Well, what is...
If you're not on the top, you're on the bottom. Get out of the way.
Oh, okay. Well, you would know a lot about being on the bottom.
Well, yeah, I have your right.
Imperious. You do realize that Andrew's on the
You're not going to come with me on wit, Andrew.
Imperious.
Come on, fag boy.
Imperious.
What do you mean? This has been nothing.
You're not going to say anything about... Come on, Andrew. Your wife's riding me. You're not going to say anything to that? Come on, I thought quicker. You got bullied enough in high school. You should hear enough of those insults.
I thought you just got done saying you'd never touch. Now suddenly...
No. You asserted that. I said once she got on the line of fire, she's a target. She can get insulted just like anyone else.
You said that you wouldn't touch her physically. Now you're saying she's having sex with you? Like, it's weird.
No, Andrew. It was called a rhetorical argument.
This is like incoherent nonsense.
No, Andrew. You made the argument that because I'm on the bottom, and I said no, Andrew. I'm not.
Can't you?
Because I'm only on the bottom when you're white.
Consistent?
No, sorry.
I'm very consistent.
Very consistent.
I don't know. Like 22 years ago, when I was your mom,
very consistent.
She wasn't that consistent.
Very consistent. You made the assertion that I was because I'm on the bottom. I said no, sir. I'm not. Because the only time I'm on the bottom is here when you're on top of me.
Andrew.
So keep going,
guys. Hold on.
I have to be honest. Imperious, you said that Andrew would never face you, and yet here he is, and
I give him a little credit. I will give him that. But again, he said not knowingly. He didn't do it knowingly.
No, you were wrong.
Yeah, but I mean, I could have just left.
I'll give you a little bit more credit, but remember, anyone that I respect in my life, I've had to physically beat the shit out of, or they've had to beat the shit out of me. So I can't really.
Okay, well, if you want to meet up and do that, we can.
Oh, Andrew. Oh.
Dude, would you like to do that?
Yeah, anytime. Get up with Glenn. You can do it at my old gym in Huntington Beach whenever you're fine.
Well, I'll be out in California this weekend.
Well, I'm in Florida, so.
Convenient.
Well, yeah. I mean, I think you can ask your mod. You can ask one of your mods in Discord. I'm going to be hanging out with him soon, Andrew. So.
Imperious, I still don't understand what's your big problem with Andrew Wilson.
I just think he's a fake tough guy. Hold on. And that's the thing.
Well,
I think he goes around in his shtick online. I think his shtick online is that he goes and half bullies.
Chill. Let me talk really quick. Just really quick. I swear I'll be quick. You have a problem with Andrew Wilson because you claim that he's not an engineer, etc. However, yes, he left his job. Now he's a full-time YouTuber, and he's at the top of the game.
So he's an entertainer. I can treat him like this.
Bro, he's at the top of the game in YouTube. There's no doubt about it.
Sir, I could meet.
Let me finish. Hold on. Let me finish. I'm just saying, if you want to criticize Andrew for not being an engineer to your standards, which is ridiculous because you're not an engineer yourself. The point is that Andrew is in the top of the game when it comes to YouTube. He's one of the most super chatted YouTube channels on YouTube, bro. That's a fact. Okay. So
that's saying you're the highest paid OnlyFans model. I don't care.
No, it's not, dude. OnlyFans, you just got to show your. With Andrew, he actually has to give entertainment. As
when he opens his mouth, he's showing the same thing. I don't care.
Bro, you do realize he's showing more talent than you ever have had, bro. You're just a guy jumping on panels, and then you criticize us for doing this when you yourself.
If being an entertainer means I have no talent, so be it. I don't care.
And that wasn't the claim, bro. It's not the claim. The point is that he's on the top of the game on YouTube. You're not. What's your top game, bro? You're a lawyer? Are you a top lawyer?
No, I did graduate in a top. I did graduate in a top 5.
No, he's not. He's not an attorney. No.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm not. No, I've never done anything. Don't worry.
Complaining. Why the fuck are you complaining?
No. Because again, even let's live in the universe. I'm nothing. He's still an online entertainer.
I didn't say that you're nothing. I just said you're not.
No. I'm just gonna go with nothing. So just again, can't encompass any insult because I love the insults. So let's encompass anything. I'm nothing. Absolutely, but he's still an entertainer, and nothings get to abuse entertainers.
Well, that's true, and then the entertainer gets to write off with millions of dollars.
That's fine. Go ahead. As long as you're my. How
does that make you feel?
That doesn't make me. As long as you're my dancing pro, that's all I care about. Be my dancing pro.
You'll never
be my dancing pro. Be my dancing crow.
You used to send me a lot of super chats, Imperious.
No, I sent him to what's his name? To Spyro.
Andrew, the
thing you used to send a lot of the super chats, Imperious.
Yeah, to Spyro, yeah.
Andrew,
so maybe.
Are you saying that? Are you saying I didn't? Was that not my entertainment? Was it not my entertainment to see me and Spyro going back and forth?
So maybe everything is for me. $1,000. Maybe I'll only walk away with a few thousand. That's actually closer to the truth. But still, it's just funny to me, man. It's like there's either some sort of bizarre jealousy.
It all came to me. Everything fell at my lap like it's had my whole life. Beautiful.
What's falling in your lap? Your brain?
You're here. I got to say everything I want, so now and no one can say.
I'm gonna come on here if you were hearing that.
Exactly. And isn't it funny that fate just happened to bring you to me?
Oh my god!
It was Jake Barr who happened to bring me to you, not you.
And that is why the Catholics were always right, because again, God blesses us. Everything falls to us, not the insignificant Orthodox. Not the insignificant Orthodox who have no influence in the world.
Yeah,
we do everything. We are everything. Sure. We are everything.
You sound real happy.
We are eternity.
You sound happy.
Imperious is mad because.
Oh, I am. I know that I am forever. It's beautiful.
Imperious, never get any respect. You can have all the money, but you'll never be respected, dude.
I don't care.
Yep.
You're not the people I care about respect. I have friends that would live in for me. We've done it. I don't care.
You've lived in for your friends?
Yeah, you ever been hurt? You ever been in somewhere where you have to drag?
You didn't get shot. Where did you get shot?
You've never been. Wait, well, hold on, sir. So you've never been where somebody dropped a guy's girlfriend, shot someone. We had to take a guy of a shooting range in a national forest, drag somebody down. You've never.
Yeah, I've taken people. Well, wait. You said you got shot.
No, I said getting shot and helping a friend. I never said I got shot.
Yes, you did. You said you got shot.
And if I did, I would miss. And if I did, I never have been shot.
Okay.
But I say getting shot and having friends there for you to help live for you.
Well, just so you know, I think complete strangers, if you shot yourself in the national forest.
No, they wouldn't, sir. No, you wouldn't. You live in delusion world.
Yeah, I think they would.
Because number one, no one's out there.
Yeah, but if they were out there,
you lived in Southern California, right? What's that range out up in Bakersfield area, the firing line out there that has no rules over BLM?
I never had any in California.
I've got 100 over here, and I've got 100 other in Florida. What are you talking? It's fun to have it in California.
Yeah, well, I don't know. What did you get? One every 30 days or something?
No, it's easy. No, it's easy. You just get an FFL. You get an FFL Relic 03, so you can get ammo imported, and you just have your family members from other state transfer it same day. You don't even have to wait 10 days. You have to wait 1 day. Andrew, you're stupid.
I know the law. Guns and Funko Pops, bro. Don't talk shit.
Yeah, I think on a Curious. Yeah, but on a Curious and Relics license, you have to sell X amount per year. You do that too?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, you sell ammo, easy. Private party transfer. Sorry. Yeah, easy. Yeah.
Sorry, Imperious. I just made that up, and you just said you knew it.
No, you do. No, you have to be a
No, you don't.
Sir, no, sir.
Not for a collector's license, you don't. No, sorry.
Sir, for a Curious Relic,
you're wrong.
If you're gonna own, for example, a NFA firearm, a Thompson gun, an FFO1 or
you can't own that on a Curious and Relics license. You still have to.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. That's exactly the license you have to have. A Curious
automatic one. No, you can't.
Sir,
no, you can't.
Before the.
Sir, you're wrong, sir.
Okay,
you're
sir.
Wrong.
Okay, I'll bring up the statute right now.
Bring it up. Show me that you can have a fully automatic Thompson shipped to your Curious and Relics. Go ahead. I'll wait.
Yeah.
You want to play the Jeopardy song? Do. You're fucking wrong.
No, I'm not wrong. No. I get FFL 01 for firearm, FFL 03 for Curios and Relics. You get the Curios and Relics for the ammo. You get the FFL 1 for the Thompson gun. It's not.
Oh, so it's not a Curios and Relics. It's a federal firearms license and 03 license, like I said.
Yeah, you have private business, like I said. You have to have a private business.
Dog shit, dude. No, you said you could do it on a Curios and Relics license.
For an FFO1, you said you could do it
on a Curious and Relics.
No, you can do the ammo, sir. The ammo, sir.
Yeah, that's not a Thompson machine gun, bro.
The ammo, sir.
Holy shit! How do you not know these things?
Ammo.
Oh, you know the law. You didn't even know. You can't. You thought you could get a Thompson on Curious and Relics? What are you talking about? Like, where did you come up with this shit,
bro? Pull the statute up right now, Andrew.
Pull it up. You can't have it. You can't have a fully automatic. You can't have a fully automatic machine gun.
Ammo statute of California, right here.
That has nothing to do with you getting a machine gun in your face.
It absolutely does.
How?
It absolutely does. And
that's not what you said.
And FFO1 in California, you have to have an FFO3.
Bro, you're just changing the story.
No, you've argued
in all states. You have to have
Andrew, you've argued three things. You've argued three things. The ammo, the sales, and the automatic firearm. Correct? Three different issues.
You brought up ammo.
You said no. I said ammo, and you said you have to buy it. You have to sell it. Yes,
never happened. Here's my argument, and this was my argument, and was always my argument. You cannot have a Thompson submachine gun sent to Curious Relics license. You say you full of shit. You don't know what you're talking about. Oh, you were fucking wrong. You have no idea what you're talking about. Zero clue what you're talking about here. And I don't even know why.
Excuse me, sir. A Curios and Relics list of 9. Sir, excuse me. A Thompson submachine gun. A Thompson submachine gun. Category 4. Okay? Can be purchased if made between 1972 and 1984.
Yeah, it can't be a machine gun.
1972 to 1984. It is a select fire weapon, sir.
No, you can't have a select fire weapon sent to your Curious and Relics license. Not possible.
Yes, you can if it's between then, sir.
No, you can't prove it.
I will give you the list right now of Section 2.
Okay, give it to me.
Yep, I will.
You have to trust him. He's a lawyer, Andrew.
Dude,
no, he doesn't have to trust me. No, I don't want him to trust me.
Lawyer.
No, like I said, I don't want him to trust me. Don't trust me.
He's arguing like a lawyer, that's for sure.
I don't know. I'm arguing exactly like a lawyer because what he's saying, number one, is three different arguments. He's saying three different arguments. Three different arguments.
One argument.
One argument. Curios and Relics. You need an FFO03 for a Curios and Relics because, the Thompson submachine gun is prior to 1972.
No, this is all wrong.
It is prior to 1972. To acquire an FFL01, you need to first submit to an FFL03 because it is a prior to a 1972 firearm.
Mm-hmm. So anyway, So how it works is
You can
have
So when you apply for an FFL 01, do you need an FFL 03 to previously?
No.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do. If you want to buy because it is Imperious and Relic, yes, because it's prior to 1970.
No, you don't. A Imperious and Relic license is a collector's license. No,
That's
you don't.
What it is. It is prior to 1972.
By the way, just so you know, you can apply for an FFL having never had a Imperious and Relics license. It's not necessary at all.
Not an FFL 01,
yes.
sir. You need to shop to have an FFL
01 is just a normal FFL.
No, it's not.
That's it. Yes,
it is a dealer license.
That's a normal FFL. They don't.
No, it isn't. It's a special FFL that you can have.
You can't have collectors FFLs anymore. They took that out years ago.
No, they didn't, sir.
Yes, they did. So
what amendment? When did they amend it? When did they amend it to take that out?
It was an ATF policy. The ATF
it's a policy.
In 94.
It's a policy that they change and take in and out.
There's been multiple ATF rule changes.
Yeah,
so they've made multiple rule changes, so it goes in and out of legalities depending on the administration.
The ATF can, well, I've never seen the ATF roll back.
Yes, Julian, I'm sorry.
Anything other than one rule. I've only ever actually seen them roll back one, and that was because there was a federal mandate on it. But other than that, they don't really roll anything back. So the thing is like, here's how it works. You can apply for an FFL. You can do it you do need to have a place of business. It can be from your home, but it can't be for collection anymore. You can have a Curious and Relics license, or a collector's license. Hang on, man. Hang on. I just let you talk. You can have your Curious and Relics license, and you can have guns sent to that Curious and Relics license. That is true. There's no doubt that that's true. But you can't have machine guns sent to it. You still have to go through the tax stamp process. All of them have to have a tax stamp. You would have no way of applying for that tax stamp unless you went through an 03 dealer. Simple.
You'd think a lawyer would know the fucking rules, Imperious.
An FFL 01 can have the machine gun mailed to them. It is a special.
They can't transfer it. They can't transfer it.
Sir, they can have it mailed to them, correct? As a special occupational taxpayer, right?
That's a separate thing.
No.
The FFL 01. No, the FFL 01.
Hang on, bro.
The FFL 01.
I'll explain it.
Different than an FFL.
No, you won't explain it because you don't have one.
Yeah, you say I never had FFLs either?
Sir, you don't have an FFL 01, no.
Yes, I do.
So you can have so you can have these.
Well, I gave it up
because you're a place of business.
I gave it up about 10 years ago, but yeah, I had one for years. For years and years.
So you are a registered business, though, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so that's why. Yes. Okay, sure. If you're a registered business.
Yeah, I was a registered business. But the thing is again though, you can have a machine gun transferred in for things like work. So on a 01 license, you can transfer it in, and they can do gunsmithing to it and send it back to you. That's okay to do if it's already owned, but you can't transfer it without a tax stamp. The tax stamp law is like fucking 100 years old, dude. Super old law. So you can't transfer it without that. And if you can't transfer it without that, it has to be applied for through the ATF. It has to go through an 03 dealer. Has to. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. So no, you'll never be able to get one transferred on a Curious and Relics license ever.
Imperious, and
the tax stamp is a separate fee, as a completely separate process than the FFL 01. The FFL 01 is to receive the weapon. The point of transfer.
You can receive it, but you can't transfer it.
That's not my claim. It was to be able to receive a machine gun in the mail.
Yeah, but listen, you can't receive the machine gun in the mail unless there's an intent to transfer or do work.
Exactly. So if you have an FFL,
so then you can't.
I never said, Andrew.
Just have one transfer.
Andrew, I didn't know you can transfer it. I said to receive it in the mail.
Yeah, to receive it in the mail, you would have to be able to transfer it.
No, Andrew, as you just said, you need to be an FFL 01 or an FFL 07. You can transfer it. Andrew, the ATF has a policy. The ATF has a transfer. Andrew, the ATF has a waiver policy to turn in FFL 01s any machine guns.
Yeah.
They have, that is their policy.
So what?
So you can transfer and send it to them
That's
without
not
the stamp.
bro. That's not transfer.
You are giving, that is a transfer. You legally transfer possession.
No, dude, listen,
Andrew,
you cannot.
the chain of custody has changed.
Yeah,
the chain of custody has changed.
Yeah. Okay. So Imperious, I guess that's true that you can send an illegal machine gun to the ATF without penalty. Yes.
No, not to the ATF. No, not to the ATF.
Nothing to do.
No, sir, not to the ATF. No, not to the ATF. You don't say, you send in an FFL-01 and you designate that you are signing this automatic weapon over. And you are giving, and you are relinquishing possession.
I'm talking about the FFL. So the
I'm talking about sending it in the mail and receiving it as the FFL.
Yeah, you as a Curios and Relics dealer, or not dealer, collector on a collector's license. No, that's not an FFL-01. Curios and Relics license.
I'm talking about an FFL-01. And
yeah,
to get an
you said Curios and Relics
yes,
license.
you get an FFL-03 first. Yes,
you said you had a Curios and Relics license.
You get an FFL-01 in the state of California.
You don't have a Curios and Relics license. You don't have one. Bullshit.
In the state of California, Andrew, then I couldn't get ammo mailed to my doorstep in California. That's the only way.
Number one. That's true. Okay. But you don't have one. You can't because you thought you could transfer a machine gun to one.
No, I didn't say it. No, I said you get an FFL-03, which allows you and grants you the way to get an FFL-01.
Well, but you have to have an
FFL-03 because Andrew, even if you wanted the Thompson machine gun, Andrew, if you wanted the FFL-01, if you wanted the Thompson machine gun, you would still need an FFL-03 to possess that Thompson machine gun as the FFL-01 for your personal collector.
Well, no. Listen, if you wanted to transfer it from your inventory to yourself, you would still have to get a tax stamp. That's true. But you would have to be an FFL-03 in order to do that.
That's what I just said.
Yeah. But nobody's ever disputed this.
We were just arguing about it for an hour, Andrew.
My dispute with you, again, for the 300th time, and you can rewind it to your heart's content later. You said on a Curios and Relics license that you could have a fully automatic Thompson submachine gun shipped to your door, and that's false. It's false, bro.
To have a FFL-01, you need a Curio and Relics license. So if you have a Curio and Relics license, you need a FFL-01. You do. In the state of California, you need an FFL-03 Curios and Relics license to possess a Thompson machine gun, even if you are an FFL-01.
No.
Because if you're going to possess it as an FFL-01, it would still need to be transferred as a Curio and Relic possession.
Yeah, but you wouldn't need the Curios and Relics license to do that. You could just transfer it to yourself.
If you can't possess it as the FFL-01 because it is prior to 1972.
You can't. No, you can. But bro,
Andrew,
if you're giving
that
possession
are
pre-1972.
Andrew, if you're giving possession away, if you are a person sending,
that's also incorrect.
Andrew, if you are giving the machine gun away. To an FFL-01, okay? And you are relinquishing your property rights, your ownership of said weapon. The FFL-01 can receive it. They would not be able to keep it for their own stock or for their own personal use without an FFL-03.
Nobody's disputing that.
That was my argument, Andrew.
No, it was not your
because
argument.
If you were going to ship it to you as an FFL-01, you need an FFL-03 to still keep it.
Which is what I said 5 times.
No, Andrew, that's what I said in the beginning. You said, sir, you can't have it shipped to your house as an FFL-03. Which I said you need an FFL-03. You need an FFL-03.
No,
to have an FFL-01 to keep the Thompson machine gun.
Also, you don't need a Curios and Relics license to get an FFL. You don't need one.
You need to go through the check quicker with the FFL-03 because the FFL-01 with an FFL-03 bypasses a couple of the requirements.
That's the California check system. It has nothing to do with having a Curios and Relics license, dude.
You still need it, or you can't possess it, so you can't receive it.
Yeah, but that's a California process for all guns, including Curios and Relics guns. They have to go through the check.
That's my point. Yeah, that's my point. And that, did I not say in the beginning in the state of California?
That's a state. Yeah, that's a state.
And did I not say in the beginning from the state of California?
You don't need a Curious Relics license.
Yes, you do. In the state of California, yes, you do. If you're going to possess a Thompson, yes, you need, in addition to an FFL 01, you need an FFL 03 to possess it as a Curio and Relics after you have possessed it as an FFL.
You're making a category error. The Thompson submachine gun is a Curio and Relic. That's true, and it's fully automatic, so you need the FFL 03. But you do not need a Curio and Relics license. It's a classification error you're making. Yes, it's true, it's a Curio and Relic. But you don't need a Curios and Relics license in order to have an 03 or an 01 FFL. Totally not necessary at all. That's a collector's license.
To be able to take that thing to a range, would you need a Curios and Relics license to be able to possess it outside of the shop?
No, not as long as you have a tax stamp.
Yes, you do. No. Yes, you do.
As long as you have a tax stamp, you don't. No. That's incorrect.
Sir. Yes, sir. No, yes, you do. A Curios and Relics, anything older than 50 years old, yes.
No, listen, bro. Anything older than 50 years old enables you to acquire it. But
no, sir.
If you can acquire a gun made in 1996, you can acquire a gun made in the year 1900 with the same FFL license. You don't require a Curios and Relics license to buy guns before the 1970s. That's insane.
No, you need it. No. You need it to possess and use.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do.
No, you
27
don't.
CFR 478. Yes.
Read it.
To be recognized as CNR, firearms must fall within one of the following categories. Firearms which are manufactured at least 50 years prior to the current date.
Read the first line again. Read the first line.
Firearms that were manufactured at least 50 years prior.
To be recognized as a CFR.
As a CNR item.
Yeah, that means if you want to buy a gun.
Yeah, this is category A. Yeah, we got to go through the elements.
Yeah, so if you are a Curios and Relics license, those are the kinds of guns you can have. You can't buy modern guns on a Curios and Relics license. You can only buy old guns. That's what they're telling you.
Yeah, and that's the point. A Thompson's not a new gun.
Yeah, but if it's a machine gun, it falls out of the Curio and Relic and into an NFA item.
Then why can you buy a Gatling gun, Andrew?
You can't.
Yes, you can. With no, you can't. Relics, yes, you can.
No, you can buy a crank fed because it's not a real machine gun. It's crank fed.
Yes, you can. Andrew.
No, you can't.
Where'd he go? Is he gone?
No, I'm here.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on.
You made him rage quit, Andrew. So you're a better YouTuber and a better lawyer than him. This is ridiculous.
Bad info there.
Andrew, what did you do to make that guy so angry, man?
I don't know. I thought I would ask him, but then we ended up. See, now listen. This actually reminded me how it used to be when we were in the Discord together. We would argue about this shit like this all the time. I never got upset about it.
He never seemed to get upset when he was in the Discord. Yeah. He seemed very hateful. Yeah, Andrew, I have a stupid question. So are we not men reached out to me and said that if I continue to platform Imperious, which I don't actually platform him, I just have him up occasionally when he has a point.
He never seems that crazy when
I would be thrown out of the Crucible or something. I thought that was very interesting, and I was curious.
Well, nobody speaks with authorization for my channel but me. So
that's what I thought, and I told him to go fuck himself.
Yeah, smart.
And I called him out on it, and he blocked me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's nobody.
I think he hates Imperious so much that he's willing to lie.
Yeah, no, I've never said that. The only thing that I've ever said, the only thing that I've ever told people is there are some people I don't go on panels with because it's just not productive at all.
Sure.
So if they want to set those up, that's their business. It's your channel. You can do whatever you want. I've never tell you what you can do with your channel. I can only control where I go. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah. So.
Sure.
Yeah, and Andrew, it's funny because I heard the same thing. Like especially when you first came onto the channel, there was individuals that were close to me that said that they heard from other individuals from the Crucible crew that if I platform like Base Oracle or other people that you don't like, that you would have a problem with that. And I just felt
who is telling you guys this?
It was an intel that other people told me, and they.
Listen. Let me make this abundantly clear. Okay, so I've had to talk with Glenn Lawrence about this. Even he's brought this up. Okay, what you guys do with your channel is not my business. Is not of any concern of mine. Right? Now, I guess I would be pretty miffed if you had somebody come on and just like spurred talk shit and say fucking horrific things or something like this about me and just laughed along with them. I might be like, okay, well, this person, which is reasonable. Yeah. But I don't care. I don't give a shit what people do with their channel. It's not my concern. There are some people who exist in the space that I just don't do panels with because they spurg the fuck out. It's totally unproductive. And it's just a waste of time. But there's not even that many of them. You're talking like maybe one or two total.
Yeah.
Who even exist. So no, I don't have the policy of like trying to control what people do with their content. It's not my business.
And I agreed with that because that was kind of like a point that Base Oracle brought up to you, saying that you control these content creators, saying that what they can or cannot post. And
I've never. Okay, well, have I ever told you guys anything like that ever?
Never.
Even once?
Not even
never.
Close.
Never said anything like that. So
yeah,
I think what happens is, I think that this is just speculation. Like I don't know this for sure, but it would stand to reason. So I think that some people they see themselves as gatekeepers, and so what they do is they'll use an invocation in order to kind of apply a form of control. The idea here being, if I go on one of your guys' channel, you're probably, if we're doing some content together, you're probably going to make some money. So the idea there is that there's a lot of incentive to have me on your channel. I get that. I understand that. That's totally reasonable and rational. However, other people can use that as a mechanism of control, right? They can come in and say, oh, well, you like that money, right? And you like that, whatever it is that they think you want out of the exchange, and then say, do this and this, or else. That stands to reason. So that happens to lots of large creators when gatekeepers come in. But so that you guys know, right? That is not my policy.
Yeah, I didn't think so, but he was in my he's like, hey, you're gonna risk the consequences of platforming Imperious, which, by the way, I don't platform Imperious. I'll have him up sometimes because he'll make some good points, but there are other nights where he begs to come up, and I'm like, dude, no, you're gonna spurg out. I have patience for you, dude. This is
it's not even my business. Like,
and
Imperious,
right, yeah,
look, honestly, Imperious goes on and he talks his shit and he does this and that. Yeah. I still don't actually have the feeling in my gut that this guy really wants to actually do me harm. I think he just likes to f on the internet and on the internet, and it's like, it's his business. It's not my business.
Yeah.
I thought it was a very odd thing for someone to say, especially to me, because I'm very plain spoken, and I will just say, Andrew, what about this? So anyway, good to see you out, man. I haven't actually seen you out that much lately. You've been very, very busy, and it's good times, man. Good times.
Andrew, I real quick, I have Imperious in the background. I think we said everything that you want to say. I don't know if you want to bring him back on, or we can just.
You can bring him back up. That's fine.
Okay, I'm just saying.
Yeah, we were having a nice discussion.
My battery died. I was not.
We were having a nice discussion.
Did you get stuck in the crystal, Imperious?
Yeah, I was not done. And as I said, the Curios and Relics form allows you to have any of those any firearm, including the Thompson submachine gun, on that form delivered to you by mail.
Not if it's an automatic. No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. Check the list of Thompson submachine guns. Yes, it does.
No, it doesn't.
Even if it's subject.
Will you put a $200 bet on it that you could not?
I'll put it on the fact that I'll never go on this channel again.
I don't care if you're on the channel or not.
I'm not giving you money. I'm not giving you jack shit.
But wait, even if you lose a bet?
No, because Andrew, money is insignificant, and I'm not going to give you any of it. I'm not.
But you're not really giving it to me. You would be paying out a bet.
But the bet would be, again, I won't come on here again and talk shit about you.
But I don't care if you do that. I don't think. I don't even think, honestly, Imperious, that you even hate me that much. I think you're just being a fucking dick.
You're just my entertainment.
Yeah, I think you're just being a fucking dick. I don't even know why. Like, we used to have arguments like this in the Discord.
Because for me to like somebody, I have to. I
don't care if you like me, but I know that you like arguing this pedantic ass shit.
Yeah, because I'm not wrong. Because you can have it mailed to you as long as you get your tax stamp. You have an FFL3. You can have it mailed.
But you could. If you have a tax stamp and the ownership's already been transferred to you, you can have it mailed to you anyway. It's yours.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
You can't have a fully automatic Thompson. No, you can't. You do the FFL03. You do the form I posted right in the back, right there. And you are. If the Thompson is on that list of weapons, which it is,
that's not.
Yes, it is. Type in Thompson. You can search it. It's very easy to search.
Yeah,
since the Thompson is on there, and if you have an FFL03 relic, you do the same thing as you would an NFA tax stamp, because you can do the relic with the FFL03, and you can have it mailed to you.
Yeah, you could, the second the 03 transfers that gun to you with the tax stamp, you could have it mailed to you anyway because it's yours.
Yeah, outside of
that was my point, but you can't have the tax.
No, it's not. It wasn't your point.
You can't have the tax stamp without the FFL03.
You can't have it mailed to you before you get the tax stamp with the Curious and Relics license anyway.
Because you have to have the FFL03 to even apply for the tax stamp.
Right. So it has to go through the 03. As I said from the beginning,
you need the FFL03.
Yeah, so that's going to be the 03.
As I said from the beginning, you need an FFL03 to have it mailed to you.
Okay, so I just want to make sure I got this right. You didn't just get done telling me that if you have a Curious and Relics license, that you can have this machine gun mailed to you. And then I corrected you and told you, no, you actually have to go through the 03 dealer, and then after he transfers it to you. No, you don't have to be.
If you have an FFL03.
You don't have to be the 03 dealer. You can have it transferred through an 03 dealer and get a tax stamp.
That's my entire argument, Andrew. Was my argument that if you are the FFL03, if you have an FFL03, you can have it mailed to you. That was my specific word.
Your specific argument was that you could have it sent to you, a machine gun, with a Curious and Relics license.
Yes, with an FFL03 Curious and Relics.
There is no FFL03 Curious and Relics.
The name of the document, Andrew. Read the name of the document.
Yeah, you're making the same category error again. It's not a Curious and Relics license. It's referring to the gun as a Curio and Relic.
Exactly. It's a license to possess a Curios and Relics.
No, you can possess it. You can possess any with an 03. You can possess any machine gun with an 03.
Is there confusion over the difference between Type 3 FFL and Class 3 SOT? Are we?
Yes. No. Here's what he's confused about. Well, I don't even know if he's confused, just arguing to argue, I think. But he started the conversation by saying that you could have a Thompson fully automatic machine gun shipped to you if you had a Curious and Relics license. And I told him that was not true, because it's not.
Not sold.
And that you would need to have it transferred through an 03 dealer, which is also
no, true. Andrew. I said if you are an FFL03,
you can give your argument. Just let me finish. You can give your argument. I promise. I'll let you say your piece.
You mean a Class 3 dealer?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Or
yes, an FFL03.
But that falls under a Type 3. Just like that.
Type 3 is a Curio and Relics license. A Type 3 FFL is Curio and Relics. That's where a lot of people confuse those.
Thank you, stupid son of a bitch, Andrew.
No, you cannot have a Thompson submachine gun. You cannot have a Thompson submachine gun sent to a Curious and Relics license.
Yes, you can, you ball-licking queer.
No, you can't.
Not without extra stuff, and if you have the extra stuff...
All you have to do is your fingerprints and your tax step, and if you have an FFL03...
Yeah, but that's transferring it through a dealer who's licensed for machine guns.
FFL03 holder.
No, you're not...
You, the FFL03 holder.
If you cannot transfer to yourself a Curious and Relics machine gun without going through a Type 3 dealer, you can't do it.
Andrew, if you are an FFL03 holder, you can.
You can't. That's wrong. You cannot. Impossible.
I would like to just read the ATF document in the back. You might learn something.
Okay, you can read whatever you want, bro, but I'm telling you right now.
Don't worry what the government is saying, but that's fine. You're right, Andrew. Don't worry.
You're
smarter than Chuck Michelle.
I'll tell you what. Well, we can make the bet right now. we can call a Curios and Relics a licensed dealer tomorrow. Literally tomorrow, you can make the call. Okay? I'll just be on the line with you. You can make the fucking call and just ask this person if they can transfer a fully automatic machine gun that's made before 1972 to themselves and then transfer it to themselves without going through a Type 3 FFL. They're going to tell you no.
You're the Type 3 FFL, Andrew. You're missing the misconnect.
Y'all are talking past each other because of the Type 3, Class 3.
So, Class 3. It's Class 3, not Type 3.
Class 3 SOT, right? Attached to an 01 or an 07 FFL.
Yeah, the 07's the base, right?
07 is the one that can manufacture as well.
Yeah.
Most dealers have the 07. And so they go ahead and get that because it's easier. So the Class 3 is the ability to sell. That's your special occupancy tax, right? So much different than a Type 3 FFL. With the Type 3 FFL, which is the Curio and Relics FFL, you cannot obtain, the ATF will not give you a Class 3 SOT with a Type 3 FFL. You can't.
Yeah.
So the only other way you can get a Curio and Relic, right? A Type 3 FFL. You can then fill out your paperwork, and then you can, buy your machine gun and fill out the NFA paperwork and get your stamp back and go through all of that rigmarole.
Right, but you can't do it as a Curio.
It's got to go from whoever's selling it to a Class 3 dealer.
Yes.
And that's if you are a Class 3 dealer, that was my entire point.
No. You're a Type 3.
Type 3 FFL. FFL dealer.
No.
Yes.
No, you're wrong. Listen, he just clarified it. He's right about this, right? I forgot about this. He is correct. It's really easy to confuse these two. So the Type 3 license is different than a Class 3 FFL. It's a different thing.
Yeah, Class 3, Type 3. Class and type.
Yeah.
It's two different things. Same number, same 3.
Yeah, so with the machine gun, you have to send it through a Class 3 dealer. So he's right. We were talking past each other. So I was saying Type 3 meaning Class 3, and you were saying Type 3, which is Curios and Relics. So when I say Curios and Relics license, an actual Curios and Relics license, you cannot transfer a machine gun on that, dude. You can't do it.
No.
Arguing under 241. Can I narrow it down to clarify? Are you arguing under 241?
So let me say this, Imperious, because this may be true with California. You may be required to have a Curio and Relics to do it in California, but in Texas you fucking don't.
Well, why would you though? Because in California, you can still get the tax stamp absent the Curios and Relics. So
yeah,
yes. So then that would make no sense either.
Let me clarify. Are you talking about a Class 3 and subject to the 1968 Federal Gun Control Act?
Yeah.
Is that what you are referring to?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we are talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then if that's the case, then you're gonna have to amend your statement here because you just can't transfer machine gun to a Curios and Relics, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. You can't do it.
And you can to an FFL 03. Class
3
with a Curios and Relics. With a Curios,
but they don't need a Curios.
In the state of California, you need an FFL 03 in addition.
You don't need the Class 3. Even if you're a Class 3 dealer in California, right? If you can transfer in an M16 made a year ago, you can transfer in a Thompson made in 1972, bro.
I'm not sure about that because from my understanding, the case right now that Chuck Michelle is dealing with is with this exact thing that the state of California is requiring both. So
there might be some process here where this guy was trying to transfer it off to his Curios and Relics license, maybe that. But no, if you have a Class 3 FFL, if you can sell modern guns, you can sell old guns, bro.
Yeah, but if you want to possess and own it,
same. Like you get less of a penalty for owning guns.
FFL 03 though. You need the FFL 03 as the relic.
Yeah, but the gun. I think this is the second classification error because the gun itself would be a curio and relic.
That's
that doesn't
my point,
mean that
yes.
you would need to have a curio and relic license as an FFL to procure it, though.
To use it, to own and possess and use.
No, I don't think you do.
classify it. You still would
No.
need to classify it as
It's already classified. But it's already
Not
classified. You wouldn't need a
automatically.
license.
That's what that form is.
So I don't know.
No. That's not what that form actually is. That form, that
The
form
form is dictating what firearms are classified under. If you look at section 2, 3, and 4.
which would fit a Type 3. That's true. But if you're a Class 3 dealer already, you don't have to have a Type 3 license. It's not necessary. That's the point.
In the state of California, it is.
It's not. It can't be. Like, there's no way.
It's just like in the state of California, there is additional licenses you have to have even for a federal firearms license.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. But both of the licenses you're talking about are federal. California couldn't require a second federal license. They can only require a state license.
But they can require an additional requirement of that you have to possess an additional.
Yeah, sure, but that wouldn't be a Type 3 federal license.
Yes, it is. They're saying that
it can't be. It can't be.
The licensing is implied, right? Like with Type 1 FFL, Type 3 is implied. With Type 7, Type 1 and 2 and 6 and 3.
So if you have a Class 3, isn't it implied that you have an FFL 03?
No.
03 is in a corner all by itself. That's what I said. You can't get ATF approval for
Class 3. Since I have an FFL 03 and I can import ammo, for example, I have the Curio and I can import ammo.
Yeah, you can't import a machine gun.
No, not which is my FFL 03, not with my Curios and Relics only. Since we were talking past each other, I guess. I've correctly used the terms, correct? So
well, kind of. The Type 3 is the Curios and Relics.
Correct.
And then
I'm 9 beers in. I'm 9 beers in, and I'm going to say what I want.
Joe, I'm clarifying it for you. The Type 3 is the Curios and Relics, and then the Class 3 is the machine gun dealer.
Is the actual Gun Control Act, the GCA Compliant 68 Act.
Yeah, those are the guys who do the tax stamps and shit.
With the Type 3, the Curios and Relics, I get my ammo shipped to California. Okay? With a Class 3, okay, that is when you can have it mailed directly to you.
Okay? Well, yeah, you have it mailed to your place of business, sure.
Yes, if you are a Class 3.
Yes.
But you can't get a Class 3 with a Type 3.
Right.
That's what I just said.
That's not what you just said.
I said with a Class 3 with a Type 3.
All right. Look, I'm just tired of the combo at this point. Because you can't. I mean, you can't do it. Yeah.
So with a Class 3, you can't then therefore with an FFL 03 transfer it once you receive it with your Class 3 to a Curios and Relics gun. Yes, you can.
No.
So then how would you be able?
No. You can't transfer it on that license. You transfer it to yourself with a tax stamp.
A Class 3.
That's what I said. You go and put your fingerprint in, and you pay your tax stamp.
No, a Class.
Yeah, but that's everywhere, bro. That's not just California. That's everywhere.
That's not what I was.
A Class 3. Hang on. A Class 3 is not an FFL type. Has nothing to do with a dealer. A Class 3 is a special occupancy tax assigned to a particular FFL
type of business.
Throwing FFL 3, which is Curio and Relics, out the window because the ATF does not grant those. So any other FFL, cool. So let's say you had an FFL 07 with an SOT. And then you also went out and personally got you a Type 3, then yes, you could receive it on the Type 7 SOT or Type 7 Class 3 and then transfer it to your Curio and Relic.
Right, but you couldn't do that with your baseline manufacturing license either.
But you could just transfer it to your fucking self as well.
Yeah, you transfer it to yourself.
You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, yep.
Unless
it's a machine gun.
Unless what you're talking about, and there's some kind of shenanigans in California, and I don't keep up with 2A shit everywhere because it's everywhere, that they're trying to fucking pull where they're saying you got to have some extra bullshit now. And I wouldn't
and that's why,
but I don't know anything about it.
For example, that is why the state of California requires you to keep NFA paperwork and background paperwork for the NICS check longer than it does the feds.
Almost every state does that, though, to be fair.
But that's another example of what I'm saying, that another regulation on top of what they require.
Yeah. You can have state laws for it, but the problem.
And that's all I was saying, Andrew.
Yeah, but the problem you have here is that you're talking about 2 federal licenses. And that has they literally, I mean, you literally do not need, right? I mean, you switched it around 50 times, but you don't need a type 3 to get a class 3. You don't need it. And in fact, almost nobody ever had. I mean, I almost never met a dealer in my life who ever even had a Curios and Relics license.
Not anymore, hardly.
Yeah, I basically never even met one.
Andrew, if for example, for an FFL 03, for like a Form 7 to get the ammo or to get whatever, you know what I mean? The reason why California can is they require you to even receive ammo. You need that FFL 03.
Yeah, that's correct.
And so they can't. So they can receive it by mail.
Yep.
So Andrew, the state can require you to obtain additional federal licenses.
Well, no. That's so you're talking about something different.
Andrew.
What they're doing is they're governing the commerce. So they're saying we're not going to allow ammunition.
And they're saying to conduct commerce in the state of California.
Yeah, they can't make the requirement for you to have a type 3. That actually wouldn't make any sense. It literally would make no sense. It would be like requiring a person to own a bicycle before they could own a fucking car.
Yeah, that's the entire point, Andrew. It's the entire point to make it hard.
No, it's not. I'm looking at this case, bro, and what it is this guy, he bought a machine gun, and he tried to transfer it to his Type 3, and they told him no. That's what's going on. So...
Andrew, Andrew, I'm saying that they still can require you, and they still do. If you read into that case, they require the state of California for many things, whether it be trucking companies, whether it be food.
Yeah, they don't require you to have the Type 3. They don't require that for you to transfer. If you could own. So listen, I'll explain why this can't be possible. Unless California had an additional law that said that you needed to have, I don't know, a Type 3 for a modern gun. Why would they make the law that you could own a machine gun that was made in 1990 with a tax stamp, right? But you couldn't own one that was made in 1969 without a Type 3. That makes no sense.
Andrew, it's California Penal Code.
Yeah, I know it's California, but even that.
26970.
Okay, man.
Well, license as
I'm done. I don't. Look, I've argued about it enough. I don't care at this point.
Licensed as a collector pursuant to Chapter 44, commencing Section 921 of Title 18 of the United States Code, and the regulations in addition pursuant to.
Yeah, that's a Type 3. Yeah.
Yeah, and they're requiring you to have that in addition, Andrew.
Yeah, they're not requiring you to have that in addition to a transfer. What's happening in this case is that this guy tried to transfer to his Type 3. That's where they're fighting.
Andrew, okay.
I'm reading the case, bro. I'm reading the case.
I'm reading you California Penal Code. The reason the case, it's a different case. I think you're looking at.
What was the code again, Imperious?
It's California Penal Code 26970. You have to obtain the FFL 03 now.
Type or class?
The FFL type, not class. Type 3.
Type 3. Okay. Let's see. What's the penal code?
26970.
Well, what I'm reading, 26970. The waiting period required for firearm sales under Section 26815, which I have not read, does not apply if the firearm is considered a curio or relic. It's sold by a dealer to a licensed collector, and the collector has a current certificate of eligibility from the Department of Justice.
Yes, the DOJ. So it's a requirement for the tax stamp. It's exactly what we thought. So essentially,
it's saying in addition to the tax stamp.
Well, no, it's saying what's the law everywhere, which is that
the way I read it is that it exempts you from the waiting period is what I read.
But it only exempts you from the wait. No, and purchasing at all. You can't purchase from out of state. If you read down, you can't purchase from out of state.
Well, you can't purchase out of state without the Type 3, but that's everywhere.
No, you could. No, if you're in Florida, you can go into ammo seek and just have the ammo delivered to you.
No. The gun.
I'm talking about the ammo, not the gun.
What? Why do you switch it, dude? You switch
because I'm talking about specific regulations that they can put back on you. That yes, they can ask for those.
All right, Imperious, fine. Like I said, I don't even care about the conversation topic anymore. It's I think it's run its course.
Nothing runs its course. It's forever.
Are you going back to trolling?
There's no trolling. It never ends for me. I never give anything up. I'm a dog.
You're going back to trolling again?
No. Like I'm saying, I'm not done with it. We can go on forever talking about it if you wish.
Yeah, it's just boring at this point. But
nothing's boring.
Yeah, it's been a while. I'm curious.
All right. Again.
Yeah.
Imperious, you're way more palatable when you're not spurging and fucking.
I'm not as drunk. I'm coming down. You've ruined my buzz.
Well, he used to be cool in the Discord. We used to have great combos and shit like this. I am cool.
That's the thing. I've always been the cool one.
I have no idea what happened. He just started freaking out, showing pictures of my son. Fucking pretty awful.
Wait. Hold on. Wait. Excuse me? Who showed
what I said?
Kid? I don't even know you fucking have a kid, a son. I only know you had a fucking 2 daughters from another man.
Well,
who the fuck showed a picture of your son? Hold on.
That's what I was told that you were.
If I wanted to show you a picture of your son, I'd show it to you right now, right here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't need to fucking hide myself. So if you're gonna hate me for the right reasons, sir.
Well, I don't even hate you. I just don't.
But I want you to. If you're gonna hate me, then hate me for the right reasons.
I still don't even understand what.
Because I relish in it. I like when people hate me. It fuels me. It makes me do better.
Yeah, but you're just being like a low tier troll, you know? Like
that's fun for me. I'm on the internet for my own entertainment.
So am I. Same. I'm for my own entertainment too.
So then you should understand why I do what I do.
Yeah, but I don't really because it doesn't really
I didn't
make
show a
sense.
picture of your kid.
Like something.
Don't accuse me of something like that.
Well, look, if that's not true, then I apologize. Right? I wouldn't put that on anybody.
I would never do something like that.
Okay.
I would rather just.
I didn't think Imperious. I didn't think you would. Okay, that's what I was told. I'll walk it back if it's not true.
Yeah, if I'm going to insult someone, I'm going to say it to them, and I'm going to do what I want to them, right to them when they see it.
Yeah,
I don't need to release someone's kids.
But in any case, why do the low tier trolling thing? I still don't get it.
Because it's entertaining. You haven't even seen me on the black shows yet. You should go watch the black shows.
Yeah.
I get the.
Let me ask you one more. Let me ask you one more thing though. This I actually don't understand, right? Because you weren't ever really like this. Why do you do the TOS breaking thing for these guys on their channels?
Because half of it is I don't realize it because when I go on the black YouTube, they don't care. So a lot of the time,
they don't. That's true. They don't care. That is true.
It just comes natural. So I just cuss and say whatever. And the other times when I go on the white YouTube, it's usually someone will DM me and say, "Okay, come up here and just destroy someone or be vicious to them." And that's all I do. So I just come up and I'm given free reign. So when I have to go on to these shows, especially
you're not actually trying to wreck these guys' channels.
No, I don't really care. I mean, I don't. I generally don't care about their. I'm not trying to shut them down or anything. It's mostly just out of habit. I mean, I'm 7-8 beers in, and I'm gonna say what I gotta say.
Yeah.
Well, you're always trolled. I understand that, but you weren't.
Let me explain something, Andrew. I can't get to the Andrew. I can never get to the point of actually liking you if I don't hate you first.
Yeah, but you were never malicious when you're trolling, though.
I'm still not malicious. If I was malicious, you'd know. I'm not Andrew. Like my job is doing not malicious, but I'm not always the nicest person. And if I really wanted to, I would never. Look at Andrew. This is entertainment to me. If I hate you, then that's fine. But I don't really hate you. Hate. If someone hates you, they're not yelling at you. They're not going crazy and screaming and yelling and calling you names. The people you look for that hate you are the quiet ones. That just stare you dead in the eye. It's not the people. If you're yelling,
well, no, some people who hate you fucking do the Spurg thing too. Trust me. But I grant your point. I'm just saying, like, that is actually out of character, even for the trolling. I was like, what the fuck is the deal with that? He never used to do that shit.
Yeah, I would never show your kid. Like, that's not something I would do.
All right.
Like, I was on the Black YouTube the other day, and I
apologize. I apologize for the accusation. That's fair.
No, that's fine. I don't take it personally, but if you're gonna hate me for the right reasons. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, nobody's hating you though.
No, but I want you to. It fuels me. It gives me like the Emperor.
Oh, you're a nice guy. I told you this
makes
before.
You stronger.
You're a nice guy, bro. You're a nice guy. They finished last, but you're a nice guy.
No. I mean, I don't look at. I am a nice person deep down, but I enjoy. Look at this. I can't like somebody until I hate them first. It's impossible.
That's weird.
Every one of my best friends, ever since I remember I met my best friend, even my brothers. I remember my best friend when we were 5 years old. We met in football in was it Pee Wee foot? Not Pee Wee. It was called I'm trying to remember the name. Papa Warner. There we go. And big old kid already at that. And I remember the first day he just laid me out because he was twice the size, and he cussed me out like 6 years old, 7 years old, and it was awesome. That was the first moment I knew he was my best friend. It was awesome. And that's see, there's competitive people that I like somebody. I can't like somebody until I know they can hurt me.
Imperious, they're like those little monkeys you wind up and then they smash the little fucking tambourines or whatever.
I am the Pandemonium Fortress.
Yeah.
So you like being a simp though. So that is verified.
A what? A simp?
You like being a simp though.
For who? For what?
Oh, what a submissive. Yeah. Sorry, a submissive.
A sub? No. I that's the thing. I can't. I would never eat box, sir.
Imperious, real quick, bro.
No. I'm not gonna put my mouth on something that's bled for 20 years.
Oh God.
I mean, don't you? Well, I mean, you eat animals; they bleed.
Yeah, but they don't bleed out of a faucet.
Do you eat female animals?
I try not to.
Yeah, like, how could you know? You can't even know.
Yeah, but I mean,
you love burger and beef. That's all female.
No, I don't eat burgers and hot dogs like that. No,
yes, you do. You eat fucking steak and shit's all female.
No, but steak. If I'm gonna have a New York strip, I'm very particular. If I'm gonna have a New York strip, it's not near the vagina.
Male beef.
Well, that shit. That shit bled for years.
But it did. I mean, Andrew, you live with women. Have you seen period blood? Have you seen blood clots? Have you seen? I live next to 300-400 women at Frat Row. I've heard all the stories. I've been there. I've seen all the nonsense. No, sir, I don't want to put my mouth over something with clots coming out.
He's never been with a woman.
No, I've been with so many that the mysticism is faded. The mysticism is faded, dude. There's nothing special about them. That's the point. It's boring now. When you've done everything, you see, the funnest part is when you bang a black and you call them the N-word because they want you to. That's my favorite.
That's hilarious. That sounds funny.
No, but it's really fun. If you notice, the black women.
All right, well, guys, I'm gonna get out of here.
They're the ones that are the most wanted.
Hold on, real quick, Andrew. Thank you so much for coming on. I know it was kind of unexpected. You didn't know what to expect here, but thanks, man, for kind of shooting on to the stream, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. You guys take care.
Take care, bro. Imperious, I'll just tell you this, man. I'm willing to have you back on the fucking channel, bro. But you gotta chill on those F slurs, man. I'm not gonna lie.
What are we trying? FAG or FACK?
FAG, yes. And the thing is, I already have a strike for bullying on the channel, and it's gonna expire in February. I just need you to kind of if
so I gotta wait 90 days.
About that, yeah.
Issues, dude, and he's put a lot of work into his channel.
I'm not trying to ruin your channel, dude. I'll do my best, like I said.
You said you didn't care. I'm just saying, hey, man.
No, I'm not care. I mean, as in like, I'll do my best. It's not gonna care that I'll try to not do it. That's what I mean.
Yeah, just be cool, bro.
Just be chill, bro. I'm just saying, like, I already got in trouble for bullying. This is the second time already.
I'm not trying to ruin your channel. I mean, look. If it's another opportunity for me to yell at people and belittle people, that's fine with me. I'm not trying to ruin that.
Okay, cool, bro. I'm just saying. I guess the last time it happened to somebody, the guy that last time we laughed at him, YouTube didn't see it my way, which is dumb.
Yeah,
in my
I've never
opinion.
reported a channel, dude. I'm not going to report a channel. I'm not there to like photo bomb.
Yeah, but
Dude, I'm
but
not
it's
like,
not
dude, I'm
you,
an
it's
older
other
guy.
people.
I'm from a time where I enjoy. The worse it is, the more I enjoy it. So I'm
Yeah,
not
but
going to
Imperious,
report
it's
you.
not you. It's other people that are fucking sensitive. That's the problem.
Yeah.
But wouldn't it be more worse about? Isn't it usually the people that are on the show and then like flag it
No.
because they were on it as their like property or something with their likenesses, and that's the worst kind of strikes and shit. That's what I've heard.
Yeah. I'm
So
just
it's not
saying,
like I'm trying to do that. You know what I mean?
for sure. I'm just saying, I already got struck for bullying on my channel.
Yeah. I'm not going to try to get your channel. Like, dude, I'm not going to try to like raid your channel and come on and say like the F word 50 times.
It's just a warning for YouTube. I'm just saying, like, if I get it again, I'll get a strike, and I don't want a strike on the channel. So I've been building it. So that's all I'm saying, man. Just
Yeah, and I want to know. I want someone to tell me who released that rumor that I released something about his kid.
I have no
If
idea.
I've got something, because if I find who does that, I might sue somebody.
Yeah, I have no idea about that.
That pisses me off.
Yeah,
because that is something.
That's low. That's low.
Yeah,
If that's a lie. Yeah, that's not cool.
Like I want to know because look, if you're gonna hate me, I can give you enough reason to hate me. You don't need to get.